And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Mickey Moniak. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation. It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Christian Yelich.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's Chris. Run around the move. Strike in there. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Good steal a second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
And he deals. Popped up right side. McCann sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Now Machado up here.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. And there's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Ty France getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone, and now it's 3-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Nick Pivetta.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And delivers outside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Up the middle, Cronenworth. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And here is Zach Veen. The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Fair ball. Around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. No throw, safe at third. It's a stolen base. Line drive, base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from third. It's 2-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Fly ball down the line. Castellanos moves on it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Just missed.
That's the ball.
It's a good take.
2-2.
The pitch. To short, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. And that's 2. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 2, and all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Nick Castellanos.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one almost got him. Right through there for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Goodman down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
1-2, the count.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Rip to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting up, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Way inside, and that hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. Bounce to the right, Castro. They get the force, and that's the third out. One left for San Diego, and our score remains 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. Slider right there. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And he handles it himself for the out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Harros. In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He played off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Here comes a pitch. Not even close there. Ball 2. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Machado over to first, and that is that. So 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. New inning getting started, and now Sung-Hyun Song. In the air, left side. Beck drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2-2.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. The Rockies leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
And now Jake Cronenworth.
That's a ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First and second, 2 down. Castro. They take the force out, And that is the inning. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now, Willie Castro. Here's a 1-1. And that's in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The pitch. That one the other way, and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner breaks for third. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. In the air, center field. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do,
runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly.
That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 3.
Well, does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. That one 95 to finish him off.
Save that mid-90s fastball until the final pitch of the at-bat. So at the plate, he hadn't really had a good opportunity to time things up. By the time the pitch was recognized and the swing came through the zone, fastball was in the catcher's mitt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Stays alive. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill in position. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So man aboard, Jordan Beck digs in now. Out to short, Cronenworth. Throws to first in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, stepping in for San Diego, Nick Castellanos. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jase Bowen, the next up for the Padres. Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. On a line out towards center. Makes the catch for the out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. Ripped on a line. makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Denver, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Kyle Karros. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. On the ground, Cronenworth fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Back here at Coors Field. Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill. And the right-hander deals. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the DH for the Padres, Sung-Hyun Song. The Rockies leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Left field, moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The left field, number 22.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yelich at the dish. The Padres trailing by 3 here in game 3 of this 4-game series. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Freeman going back, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases, and that's a 2-out double.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny McDonald.
Here's Machado. And another ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So 2 down. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 2 outs. That's outside. 2-1.
2-1.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 4-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. That one lifted to left. Beck under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 2 across on this San Diego homer. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. This is Willie Castro. Tied at 4. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. One down, base is empty. Now that's smacked to right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And it's caught for the out. Hunter Goodman will hit next. And a pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jimmy Hergen. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And a pitch. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Tied at 4. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Oh, he throws it away.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Go ahead run on base. Stepping in for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. Bunting for a hit. Over to first. It's the catcher by a step.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the lineup flips over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Left-hand batter waits. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. One runs in. A second scores as well. And they take a 2-run lead. And he's got a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
One out. Runner at second. Sung-Young Song getting ready to hit. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner takes off for third. Puts it in the air out towards left center. On his way over. And he makes the catch. Throw behind the wire. They got him doubled off. And they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back down for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Waldrop.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak.
The right fielder.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one down the line. Steps on first for the out.
Now back, the left fielder, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2's the count.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Fermin pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Kyle Harros digging in for the Rockies. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right through there, got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here, 6-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Young.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Action in the pen down there. Rusty Pettit getting ready to go. Bernardino, the left-hander, also throwing. And that's outside. On the ground right side. Castro sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now it's Manny Machado. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jake Cronenworth. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Kyle McCann. Next offering down in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got it by him for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Got him swinging.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate. And as a hitter, it kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
The Rockies trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Kicks and fires. Called strike 3. The knuckleball buckled his knees.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. 1-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Line to left. Beck makes the grab. 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Jase Bowen. Next offering is in for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. Jase Bowen with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. That's out to center field. Makes the catch, inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now back here in Denver. And now Zach Veen. Now into the game, Gavin Sheets. He'll be out in left field.
Number 30, Gavin Sheets.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Merrill on the move and makes the grab. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips a corner.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safe at third with a triple, his third hit of the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman.
That's the ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 3-2 now. The Rockies trailing by 3 here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Outside, and that is ball 4.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tovar at third. Goodman over at first with one away. Out to center. Merrill sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now Jordan Beck. The tying run at the plate. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far. And it's
runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down the second base to end the inning.
Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So man aboard, Sung-Yun Song, the next up for the Padres. Good eye right there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 2-1. Fought off foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Right-handed reliever.
Full count.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And here it comes.
2.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. One run across, coming home. Hung up in a rundown now. Another comes in to score. Tried to stop, but he's tagged out heading back to second. New pitcher on now, Rusty Pettit. Manny Machado up to the plate. 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Inside, just missed.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And the batter now, Ty France.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th, here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Karros. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. The Padres leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9.
No, that's in.
And that just misses. And he can't come up with it. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second half. So it's their last chance in this one. So in now for Colorado, Kyle McCann. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming to close out a ball game is to pitch, go sit down, come back out, and be effective to get the save. Well, he did exactly that today. He got 5 outs instead of the usual 3 to secure the W for his guys.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base.